August 24th, 2026, I am Flowers. Sir, with respect to you and all of humanity, I'm not debating American history. That's not something that I'm debating. When people are putting forth their best effort to define me according to international world history, that's not going to cling to me, so to speak. So I am American in America, for better and for worse. However, I was just at the grocery store. I'm not going to show the video. However, I'm going to play the audio. There was a woman in line who was asking my daughter where she's from. So my daughter was getting ready to answer the woman. I believe my daughter actually said America. And the woman began to ask more questions. So I started talking. And the woman completely related to what I was saying. So this is a somewhat of a glimpse of what my experience here in the Midwest is. Now, mind you, my daughter is Muslim presenting. Ooh, the M word, Muslim. Nonetheless, my daughter is Muslim presenting, and I'm not. So here's what was being said. And actually, my daughter and I were in line speaking about the panel that I was just on, the Gigi channel.
White people. Yeah? That's what's up. Yep. Too dark to fit in with the white, too light to fit in with the black. So I went in slam. Black kids and mulatto kids. So you know. I know. I just with the. Yeah, she's my daughter. What I did is I became Muslim. Oh. I got in with the Muslims to raise my kids. That's right.
Okay, so here where I'm at, people already are aware that mulatto people are black, white people here in America. I don't know about other places. I just don't know. America has a mulatto history. And as I've said before, kindly, with loveliness, from a space of graciousness. Whenever people are talking about American mulatto history from 1776 to 2026, North America, from the northern to the southern borders, from the Atlantic to the Pacific, 1776 to 2026, for me, I would just appreciate there is a valid judicial document that is accessible not a valid pseudo type of document that people just can't access, because all of the American legislation is just about accessible. Every now and then with a fee, every now and then with a waiting period. Every now and then after a series of emails. However, this is the United States of America. I'm not here to in-group people. I'm not here to out-group people. When I'm out in public, and actually, I could really say this too, because I'm in a cowboy area, okay? Legit. This is the cowboy state. In fact, I know a young man who he always, from the moment that I was introduced to him, he automatically said to me, "Are you a real mulatto?" That's what that man said to me. I said, "Yes, I am. Mashallah." And here's the other thing. You all can do your homework. And here's why it is so important. Because this is the United States of America. Now, something else. I'm not a leader. I've been many titles. There are people in this world that know me as mama. There's people that know me as grandma. There's people that know me as Flowers. There's people that know me as Shabazz. There's people that know me as my baptismal Roman Catholic name, Sophie. There's people who know me as many names. And as you all, you strangers online, have just recently been referring to me as a POS. You've also referred to me as, a beach. And yeah. So I'm many titles. I'm Haja to the Muslims. I'm Sister Shabazz in the Islamic community. I'm not a secret. This is not a game for me. This is my reality. This is my reality. My goal is to not be online with a bunch of people that are just trying to debunk American history. That's not my goal. My focus is my arts. Don't mean much to you because you've already said that you don't something about endorse Islam or whatever. I don't have any qualms with that. That's your personal choice. However, for anyone who cares to know me, that cares to know about my arts, for people that have any type of esoteric interests, it's not something that they are going to shy from. It's not something that they're going to shun. So I'm you, with all respect, sir, you have exemplified online that you are from the academic circles, okay? My ex-husband is a professor. I already said, my most recent ex-husband is the chaplain, the Muslim chaplain at Harvard University. So you want to debate me? I'm telling you now, you're playing games. Because there are academics, there are professors that don't play games with debating me. In fact, I just had to educate a person at the college that was attributing some weird couple of 100-year-old history to me. And I had to actually educate that person there on the campus. And that administrator said, I'm getting professor vibes. They legit started talking to me about all that. And then I was told to apply to the college. And I told them, honest to God, I said, I would love to be employed at the college. However, these jobs do not pay enough for the work that's going to be required of me. And they said, yeah, however, you can get free tuition. I said, so when you're just like jumping online, going on about me, and now you want to debate me, you don't have to debate me. American history has already been written. My mother is European descent. My father is Black native descent. I can literally, just like I played that audio, I can literally call my mother on the phone. My mother is an activist. My mother does not shy from being on social media. My mother before was legit a trucker and a mechanic. Like, my mother is not shy. I could call my mother and then and put the video on my channel. I could tell you this though. I don't know, should I? I don't. My hope is not for the homework to be tough. The thing is, and I'm gonna say this because I was on the panel today, on the GG panel, and there was a person in the comments that was commenting something about she's not a historian. I don't have to be a historian. However, I can say this, mashallah, I've been an independent homeschooler without government subsidies. with filed affidavits. In fact, I have receipts from 1994 to 1996. And from 1996 to 2024, I have actual affidavits. I've been an independent homeschooler. I don't have to be a historian. I don't have to be a scholar. I don't have to be a professor. Each of my homeschooled students went right into college. Right to college. Some before 18. Others when they chose to after 18. I'm not a historian. I'm not a professional. I'm not here building a social media channel. As I've said before, I'm just a person. I grew up in the Roman Catholic Church. Actually, my mother's mother, Roman Italian. I came in to the Roman Catholic Church when I was baptized. The Roman Catholic Church was just then beginning to shift from Latin Mass to now doing Mass in the local languages. I grew up with Latin prayers in the Catholic religion. I am a baptized Catholic. I made my communion as a Roman Catholic. I was confirmed as a Roman Catholic. And just as I said to that woman there, I was too dark for the white. I was too light for the black. I went into Islam and I raised my children. I didn't do it with government assistance. I didn't do it with the support of a bunch of people either. No. You know why? Because I had to actually interact with people like what y'all are doing to me online. How y'all are trying to soft bully me. I've been being bullied my entire existence. My sir, I was born to the Catholic convent. My mother delivered me in the custody of the Catholic convent. I've been being like soft bullied from the beginning of my existence. I know when people are trying to gaslight me, pretend to like me, fake love me, it's instinctive. I'm on here with no scarf, mostly in my pajamas, because I don't care what y'all got to say. You know why? Because I ain't looking for love. I ain't trying to get a man to pay my bills. My only focus is doing what I'm doing. And when I'm gone, I ain't gonna do no more. What I do know is that I'm cool with people being golden, being mixed race, mulatto, black, white. It doesn't make a difference to me. It doesn't make a difference to me. It's not a debate. You want to know? Then just go ahead. And I gave the share of the act declaring what person shall be deemed mulatto. Chapter LXXVII. Because when people are starting off calling me names, I'm gonna just let you know. And for all of you people that don't like Islam, I'm letting you know, and I already did a video naming Malcolm X, naming Muhammad Ali. Islam has been woven into the fabric of America, like it or not, since 1777. In fact, you want to know more about that? There is a treaty of friendship with Morocco and the U.S. Mashallah, I have made Hajj to Mecca, to the Kaaba. I have pictures of me on a camel, pregnant, on a camel in Mount Arafat. Mount Arafat. When I was pregnant on a camel in Saudi Arabia. I have pictures of me in Yemen. I've made hijrah as a Muslim. I've made umrah to Saudi Arabia as a Muslim. I've made Hajj to the Kaaba as a Muslim. I'm not here for y'all to be validating me or accepting my Islam. And here's something I could actually, as a side note, just let you know. I'm not going to say their names. I personally know, personally know. In fact, if they seen my social media, they would know exactly who I am. Three women, two men that are scholars in Islam. Scholars. The men are alim. The women are alima. They're scholars in Islam, and they happen to be black, white, mixed race people that did not grow up Muslim. They became Muslim as young adults. So me being Muslim has no bearing on me being a mixed race person. You could call me a witch. You could call me a Catholic. In fact, my grandfather, he used to say to me, "You're still a Catholic. Once a Catholic, always a Catholic." because I was baptized Catholic. My grandfather used to say when we would be together, because my grandfather and me were very close, and he would say, "It's just a phase you're going through. This Islam is just a phase." I love my grandfather. In fact, he was the best man to me growing up. Nonetheless, I'm not here to debate with you, my dear sir. Just do your American history homework. That's it. I'm not the leader of anything. I don't have the power to in-group people or to out-group people. In fact, as a Muslim, we say la hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi al-aliyul azim. La hawla, no power, wa, and la quwwata, no strength, illa, except, billahi, with Allah, al-aliyun azim, the most high, the supreme. I don't have power. As I've just played that audio, I'm a self-representing woman doing my best to guard my daughter. Because while you guys are online debating who's a real mulatto in the United States of America, I'm in line at the grocery store, and people is talking to my daughter, asking her where she's from. I'm out here being the best protector. I'm in the house being the best maintainer. I have to pay my bills in 2 different states, my guy. Two different states. That lady in there, she just started college for the fall semester. Already, she has requirements that I don't have the finances for right now. And you're online inviting me to debate you about who is going to be in-grouped and out-grouped from a mulatto that's already been defined in America. I'm American. You can't make me nothing different unless I go get a dual citizenship. Please. Please. Can y'all please stop? If I was going to build anything, it wouldn't be online with the whatever community is trying to be whatever it's about to be. I have a space I have a name. I have a reputation in the Muslim American community. My name, my reputation is with the Muslims. Period. And just as I said to that lady at the grocery store, I went with the Muslims. So there's that. No flowers.